Godforge was just officially announced a day ago, and I'm extremely excited because this is the first major game coming from the amazing team behind Fateless. Who exactly is behind Fateless? What is Godforge, and how can you partake in the beta that's going to be coming up for this game? So, the team. All right, I think that this is the first place I want to start off with because this is something I'm actually genuinely excited about. And I think that this is something that we need and we've been asking for a very, very long time. And it's about having a game delivered to us that's being made by people that truly understand what exactly players are feeling, but allowing players to also be a part of that process. So we go to about and meet the team here. The team members, right? You already probably see some of the heads peeking out here, but we got predominant faces. Like if you haven't been watching Gacha Gaming YouTube and specifically Raid Shadow Legend, you got Hell Hades, also known as Simon. He is the founder of, and he's also the lead for communication in the community. So you're going to probably see him on a lot of the videos on the Fateless channel. We're going to go over there in a second because I want to show you guys something that's really cool. But we got Sham, we got Dan, we got another predominant face here, Ash Raid Shadow Legends, or Tim. And what's kind of funny is that he's also the CEO of the talent agency that I am in, AMG. So it's just kind of interesting to see him over here anyway. We got Gary, Molly, and some other faces. I'm not familiar with everyone, but there are a lot of different faces here. We got Brad, if I'm not mistaken, that is Chosen, right? We also have Paul. I don't actually know if Paul has a different name for YouTube, but I will say that I did recognize Paul because he was doing a lot of videos with Hell Hades on the channel for Raid Shadow Legends. So this is just kind of insane because we also got Mike, also known as MTash, Susie, Ivy League Gaming. And these are a lot of predominant faces that we have within the gacha space that are just really, really well-rounded content creators. They understand and interact with the communities in all different styles and facets and ways. But all in all, they have a much sound or a very grounded and a very sound understanding of community. And that's one thing that I feel like they really have taken that by the horns, and they've really been using that as the driving force for this game, housing different streams to showcase everything step by step, what works, what doesn't work, setbacks, successes. And I think that that's something that's super important because all that typically communities really want at the end of the day is the opportunity to be connected and informed and just know what's going on. That's usually it, right? And I feel like they've been doing an amazing job at that. So of course, this leads us into Godforge. Now I want to take a second to play a couple of different trailers here so you guys can kind of get a better idea of the vibe for Godforge and why I actually am like, yo, this is probably going to be a banger. So we're going to go ahead and check this first one out for the Godforge, if I'm not mistaken, intro. All right, so let's see. I'm not gonna lie, dude. The vibe, this is already set and is already really good. Yeah, this is looking like something. And even the quality that this is already being shown at is so insane considering this is the first project they're doing. Yeah, that's tough. That's super tough. Yeah, that's super tough. That's super, super tough. So, yeah. Godforge, man, I'm just excited because, again, this is another game for us to essentially potentially get our hands on, which we'll talk about that in a second. But look, Android, iOS, PC, and of course, Unity. Come on, guys. Like, that's huge. So, of course, with that, they've shown tons of different pictures, different gods, different, mythological beasts, it seems like, are going to also be in this game. So if you are one of those individuals, when we're talking about some of those major competitors and you're playing them, they're definitely, I feel like personally, are going to be up there with the level of effort that they're putting into this game. Like, look at Leonidas, man. Like, this dude looks insane. So they have tons of different pictures, showcasing what units are going to look like. The models are absolutely insane. And of course, there's always room for improvement, but they're super open and receptive to that, which is why I feel like this game is just going to do so well. Now, of course, with that, I want to take you guys over to the official channel for Fateless. As you can see, they just posted this video about a day ago at the recording of this video. And this is actually showing in game how combat is going to look. And these are not 100% finalized things. I want to state that first and foremost, but there's a lot of things that I want to break down and kind of talk about even in just this, right? So let's go ahead and let's play this so you guys can see, right?
Obviously, we've got these great settings. We've got a UI that starts to make some sense.
Look at this. Okay. So that's super clean.
The impact of some hits going in.
Dude, I love Simon for that, dude. But listen, guys, this is huge because there's been so much development. I wish you guys could have seen some of these things from the very beginning when they were just drawings, right? So they are like really honestly moving things forward. And it's really sick because they've done so much. But I want to talk about this entire hub here, just the UI here is so crucial, right? So we're getting some of those things that we typically love. You could tell that this is a turn-based game, right? So you can see on the left-hand side, we have like our turn order gauge here. So it's a pretty obvious thing. But then there's like the quality of life things that I think are really important. They have the 2x speed. It looks like it's a forward thing, and this button might actually skip animations or like ultimate animations. So they're thinking about all the quality of life aspects already, right? And this is something that's huge because you want to release a game and you want to be able to come out swinging, doing what you do best, but also being able to keep up with competitors. And I feel like they're already on that path, right? It's just so sick to see the development of this and knowing that there's creators behind this. I think that that's the even more mind-boggling part to it, and why I'm so like, I gotta be a part of this, dude. Like, I feel like I gotta play this game. I gotta sweat this game. I feel like I just gotta live and breathe this game. I don't know what else to tell you guys. But if we actually go back, right, you know, the big thing is that, again, this is something that is going to be based around gods, right? And I think that that's something that for me is a big thing. I've always loved gods. I mean, I think some of my like main games I've actually played competitively like were Smite, for example, which is literally a god game. So that should kind of give you a whole entire perspective of me at that point. But the thing is that they really are trying to innovate and bring something different to something that we already love, which I think is cool, right? And so, of course, they have Discord, they have, you know, a Facebook page, they have the YouTube channel. So make sure you guys go and check them out over on Fateless, because that's going to be a huge thing that we're going to be always referring to, checking out in the Discord, and giving our feedback and honest feedback, constructive, honest feedback, to try to help make this game better, right? Now, I want to actually dive a little bit deeper into the opportunity that you guys can have to try this game out under the beta sign up, okay? Now, what they did is they simplified this. They're going to have a couple of different opportunities, if I'm not mistaken. I think the first one is going to be a little bit more inclusive to those that are a part of possibly their Patreon or the Discord community, etc. So if you are looking for those opportunities, I will have that link down below so you guys can check that out. But more or so, you also have the opportunity for a more open one, which will be taking place, if I'm not mistaken, I think they said sometime next year in, I think, the first quarter, that will allow you to be able to have a chance to get your hands on the game for their beta test that they'll be having then. So they're taking your name, your email, and you have to have Discord for you to be able to sign up for this, okay? So that's going to be all they need and require from you. You'll get an email literally right as soon as you sign up. So it's very simple, very quick, very easy, right? Now, of course, with all of that, I also want to check out one more thing that Simon actually shown in this video. And it's something that I feel like is really cool, just to kind of give you a better idea of the life in the game, right? All right, so let's see. Like, even like the breath, like they have the characters breathing, like there's a lot of life in the characters already. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this guy is gonna be my main because he kind of looked like me a little bit. He's bald and he got the little, this is me. I think I have. I think I'm just gonna go for it and say this is me. Okay. Dude, I love that. Did you guys see that? The freaking trembling on Leonidas. Look at that. Like it's clearly indicating he's screaming, as he should be. Yeah, this looks so good. Yeah, that's sick. And they picked the right music too. Yeah, they picked the right music for that. So again, guys, like they have so much in the works on this game. And I mean, I'm going to have the link for this so you guys can check it out. Again, we're going to have a ton of videos going through, checking out some more of the things that they've shown more recently so you guys can kind of get a general idea of where the game is at, how bosses, concepts are kind of playing out and panning out and things of that nature. There's just so much to talk about with this game. I'm just so excited, dude. Again, congrats to the entire Fateless team once again for them being able to propel and push this forward. This is super huge. So again, guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel. We are going to be having, more information and things of that nature, just driving conversation, talking about the game, giving our constructive feedback. And of course, in the future, we'll have hopefully guides and more exclusive things, interviews and all that jazz on the channel. So make sure you guys join the process for that. I'm super hyped and happy to start this channel. So again, guys, let me know how you guys feel in the comment section down below. Everyone, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.